want to start by saying happy birthday to my daughter, Alexa. Okay, she turned 20 today. Happy birthday, Lex. This one's for you. Got a W for you on your birthday. Here we go. All right, open up for questions.
I know, obviously through most of the year, we've talked about the big three with Devin, Kevin, but is there like a middle three developing now with Jusuf, Grayson, and Royce? They just seemed awfully big for you all
No
day.
doubt. And Eric Gordon. We didn't have Eric tonight, but he's been a big part of it. But those three guys were the stars of the game tonight. Book and KD did what they had to do. They both hit closer-type shots in the fourth quarter, to help us secure the victory. But, Grayson and Royce with 6 threes each, and Nurk with 22-7, 22-7 and 18 points. Hell of a night. And guarding Anthony Davis all night. That's just a big-time performance by Nurk.
You guys are now 16-2, I believe, when you get 30 or more assists on the year. This is kind of like the ball movements, kind of the blueprint that you want to see from the group.
No doubt. We get over 30 assists. We know the ball's moving, and we're making shots, right? The assist total is, sometimes we move the basketball and don't shoot the ball as well as we did tonight. But, when you trust each other, okay, and you're making the extra pass, you're playing extra pass basketball, those are the great possessions. And those are possessions that honestly energize your defense. You know what I mean? If it's too much one-on-one, then, guys are not as involved and not as juiced up on the other end. But when we're sharing the basketball like that, it definitely energizes our D.
To that point, whenever, Jusuf gets the ball in the short roll, what can you kind of say about his, evolution? Or he's always been that kind of guy, but just the way he's able to pass out of those.
Oh, yeah. It's perfect for, for this big three, where we see a lot of double teams for Brad, KD, and Book. And, him making plays in there. He's finishing at the rim really well as well, not just making extra passes, but good decisions. I think when you look at the hands and the passing and all those positive attributes that he has, I just think the IQ is the most important thing. His ability to read defense and make high IQ plays out of the pocket, is really helping us.
What's it like coaching a guy like Bol Bol? I know he's popular for the crowd, but is he a bit of an acquired taste for a coach?
No, I love Bol. He's not an acquired taste. I love work. He's a sweetheart of a kid. You know what I mean? He comes in, does his work. He was in the gym every day over All-Star break, works extremely hard, does whatever the team needs, and has a high care factor.
It seems like him in practices that we've seen him and Coach Fizz are kind of working together a lot. What kind of work are him and Coach Fizz putting together, and you and the coaching staff?
Yeah, we all love him, but Fizz has an affinity for him, and he just tries to teach him the game. You know what I mean? It's not it's not his guy, so to speak. But Fizz just likes to grab him after practice and just teach him the game.
Coach, looking at Grayson, and he hadn't got as many free looks the last couple of games. Was it more conscious effort tonight to get him those, or is that just the way the game played out?
Both. We want him to be aggressive. We had a game 2 games ago where he only had 2 attempts in 36 minutes, and we called that out as we have to be better. Coach has got to get him more shots. The ball movement's got to be better, and we got to make the extra pass more. Which we didn't do in Texas in those 2 games well enough. And better, I think, in Houston than the Dallas game, but. And also Grayson's got to look for it. He even passed up a couple. I thought he could have taken 15 threes, but I asked him for 30 points tonight because Brad was out, Eric was out. He got me 24, but I'll take the 24 because that was big time. He made 6 threes.
Coach, how did you see the finishing possessions aspect of the fourth quarter really come together? There's a lot of multiple effort sequences in there.
Oh, yeah. We were flying around. Flying around and putting bodies in front of drivers at the rim. These guys had the second league in points in the paint, I think, where they had 52 for the game. And he shot the ball well from 3. So Lakers played really well offensively. But we did enough. We were, like I said, we flied around. We tried to put a wall in front of the rim. And look, top of the scouting report was absorb contact, show your hands. We got to earn no calls. The team gets to the line a lot. And our guys did a great job of verticality without fouling.
Is that something that's been more of a point of emphasis recently, or just all season with the absorbing?
Well, we're good at it. I think we're 6th or so in fewest fouls per game. So we generally do a good job with that. It's something our coaching staff really emphasizes. But especially in this matchup where LA gets to the line a ton, you got to earn it.
How about the 45-point first quarter?
Big time. Guys came ready to play. Shot ready, aggressive, and but again. Like we put up 45, but our defense was exceptional in the first, and that's what got us out on the break, right? And we're doing it without fouling. Okay, when you foul, the other team goes to the line, they set their defense, and the offense isn't as fluid. But when you fly around and get stops without fouling, you can get out on that break.
You have like 23 games to go in the season, I think. Do you look at it now as a goal to stay out of the play-in games and just get it at the
Win
last
as many
6
games.
months?
No, just win as many games as you can and get it the highest seed that you can get.
With the way Bol's been playing, how do you feel about your rotation? I know it's been tough because Beal's out and Gordon's out, and that you're not having the full complement of guys, but do you feel like you're getting closer to that clarity?
Yeah, if we're full strength, but we haven't had that yet. But Bol's, proven to be a hell of a player for us, and expect him to be in the rotation most nights, playing minutes like he did tonight. There's certain matchups that are not great with him, that we'll continue to measure on a game-to-game basis, but really gave us a big lift tonight.
How do you like that supersized lineup with him and Nurk and KD on the floor together?
Love it. Yeah, I don't know exactly what the numbers are. They've been pretty good. But it's still small doses, small volume to really evaluate it. But I do like the size again, as long as we have matchups, that it fits. If the team's too small and too fast, then that could be a problem.
The Phoenix Suns led by more than 20 points in this game, and the Lakers actually came in and tried to scratch and claw their way into 5 points going to the fourth quarter. What was the adjustment going into that fourth quarter? Because it seemed like there was no let-up for the Phoenix Suns, and quite frankly, it seemed like it was a really good stop for the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, I mean, we just we locked in on the fourth quarter. We had some coverages that were, that they were beating us on. There were certain actions that they were beating us on, so we made some adjustments to those coverages, to get them under control. And we know that we have to play with pace offensively in the fourth quarter and keep our turnovers low. And I don't know exactly how many turnovers we had in the fourth, but it wasn't many, and we had a strong fourth.
Thank you.